All right, happy 2024. I have been off social media for I think 2 months now. I just needed to clean my slate and refresh my mind for this year. I am sitting in the gym parking lot. It is January 2nd at 10:45. And last year I set a really big goal for myself, and that was that I would compete in a bikini contest. I turned 54 this year, and I swore to myself that I think I was 40 years old when I set this goal, that I would be healthier in my older years than I am now at 40. I think it was like 30 something, and that didn't happen in my 40s. But I swore that in my 50s, I will be healthier than I've ever been in my life. So since August, I have been going to the gym 4 to 5 days a week. I have gained muscle, so I'm measuring myself. I will post a video of my before, or a picture of my before and after, but it's quite frightening. But yeah, so that is my goal. So I put it out there that I will be doing a bikini contest this summer. And today I am starting my diet restrictions. So been working out for 6 months, going 4 to 5 times a week and doing yoga on the weekends just for flexibility purposes. And this now starts my journey of detox. So I really did it the other way around. About 2 years ago, I got really sick. I told that story. I detoxed, and but I didn't really have the consistency and the mindset for exercising. So what happened was I detoxed, and then I fell off the rail, and then everything went shit. So I decided that I wasn't going to do anything with my diet. I wasn't going to change anything. I was just going to get into the habit of making sure that I was exercising. So how did I do this? What I did was I was involved in a few different things, and actually kind of had this FOMO for the past few months, because I'm used to saying, yes, count me in, count me in, count me in. I want to do this. I want to be part of the community. And it was really hard for me. But what I just decided to do was to say no. So I said no to many different things. I got out of the community that I was in for 3 years volunteering. I think it was almost 4 years volunteering. That was taking up time out of my schedule, and it was taking up a whole evening. And I loved it, but I had to say no more, that I needed that time for myself. So I guess the first thing that I did to make the changes was, one, I just decided that I was going to commit to myself. I've been so focused on working, unfocused on work. And I got 2 certifications this year, one for my NLP practitioner, another for master trainer. And in 2024, I will get my certification to train others in NLP. And what I noticed was I did a breakthrough session, which is a full day of like what it says, a full day of breakthrough. And you pick one area of your life that you want to have that breakthrough. And again, I picked my career, my success. And I was on the border of picking my love relationship and my, because I was already planned my health. So I just went right to business. And then after I did that, I had an amazing session. But the interesting part of having that session, and I don't even think I'm connecting the two until right now, but the interesting part of that is that once I finished that, I felt amazing. like just unbelievable. And then realized that I need to focus on my health, like more now than ever before. And really what did this was I was looking at myself in video, and I didn't like the way I was looking. I was looking at my face. I was looking, everything seemed fat. And you're probably going to go, oh my God, she's crazy. But I was like fuller than usual, and my body just didn't seem like it. I didn't like it. So I just decided to make this change. So I think the first thing is that I had to say in my mind that this was one of the most important things for me. And I got to that point finally where it was. Then I just started going to the gym, and hell, I did not want to go. I just did not want to go, but I went. And then shortly after I started going, I hired a trainer, because I'm that person that if I want something, I'm going to find the person that's the most successful at it, and I'm going to hire that person. And I do that with everything. So why not do it with my health? So I used to have a trainer all the time. So I went back to having a trainer. And to be honest with you, I could have easily said I can't do it because I can't afford it or da-da-da. But you know what? That's bullshit, because I would spend the money on something else. Personal development is probably what I would spend it on, because that's usually what I do. But I decided, though, this year I'm not going to do that. I'm going to spend my money on my health and vacation. That's 2024's goal, health and vacations. So, yeah, so then I started going reluctantly. My body did not want to go. But what happened was, or my mind didn't want to go. And then what happened was I just went anyway. I was like, screw it, I'm going to go. So I started going, and then I started hiring a trainer, and I was so sore. Like, I could have easily quit, and in my mind I was saying, oh, this is my autoimmune disease. It's really making me much worse and, more sore than maybe this isn't the type of workout that I should be doing. Maybe, like, my mind went crazy. And I was like, no, this is okay. You're going to sit in this difficult, uncomfortable, painful process. And that's what I did. So I started going, and then I went 3 days a week. Then I went 4 days a week. Then I was going 5 days a week. Now I'm doing probably anywhere between 4 and 5 days a week strength training. And then I was like, okay, I really need to get some stretching. And so I started going back to yoga. And so now I'm doing yoga 2 days a week. So 5 days a week strength training, 2 days a week yoga. So now that's 6 months have gone by. So August to now I got a rhythm. Like, my habits good. So then I'm like, okay, I got to step it up a notch. So there's 2 areas that I'm stepping it up. One is cardio, which I hate. I hate cardio. Usually do like either a walk for an hour, like a fast walk, or I'll go on the Stairmaster or run. I have to switch it up because I get bored out of my mind, and I definitely have to watch something as I'm doing it, or listen to something. So, and then now it is getting rid of excess weight and eating healthy. And so those are the 2 areas that I'm going to start doing. I'm pretty good at food. Like, when I put my mind to it, I'm very strict. But I went back to Purium, which is, I have never felt, or it's not felt better since I was doing that. My whole face changed. The complexion in my face, my eyes like weren't droopy. It made such a difference when I look back on pictures. And so I have a goal. In the next 30 days, I want to do the Purium cleanse. And I just really want to see if it's making that much of a significant difference as it did the first time I did it. And if it did, then I just know that I already know how important food is, but I know that food killing me. So, or us, I should say. So that's my update. And I know several people have reached out to me and they've said, are you okay? Are you okay? And actually, I'm great. I just needed to focus on creating some really good habits. And for me, what I needed to do was I needed to step away. I needed to do a lot of reflection on where I'm going, what's most important for me right now. And it's nothing that I was focused on last year. I have a completely different focus this year. And it's more on the areas of my life that I don't normally focus on, which is my relationship, which is non-existent. I don't ever focus on that. I usually am always like work. And so I'm focused on my relationship and my health, those two areas. So, and then I think all the other stuff will fall into place. Not that I don't have goals for those other areas, but what's most important for me right now is creating joy, vacation, and things like that, and my health. So I would love to hear what you're working on for 2024, and I'm excited to connect sometime this year, and I wish you all lots of success.